It's easy for people to say that we worship a false god. And now if we look at different cultures, you take Burma or you take any other culture out there, that when that child is born, their primary religion for that area is Buddhism. Okay? When the child's born, guess what? It's a baby Buddhist. Okay? When they grow up, they're Buddhist, and when they die a Buddhist. To them, that may be their religion. Fair enough? So, they may see the Buddha as their God. They very well may. But who am I to say that they're wrong? If that's the only culture they know and they have no concept of a Christian God, or they have no concept of a creator, chances are they probably pray to the Buddha because that is their religion. But who are we to say they're wrong? Now, for me personally, I choose to believe what the Buddha said about himself. Shakyamuni Buddha said, I am not a god. And you know what? If that's what the man says about himself, I'm down with him. I'm right there with him. But it goes into another thought. Well, wait a minute now. If you Buddhists don't think that the Buddha's a god, why do y'all bow down to him? I was hoping my dad would be here so I can answer that for him. Okay? Why do you bow down to a statue? Why do you bow down to a picture? If the Buddha is not your God, why do you bow down and worship him? Well, in order to answer that question, we need to look a little deeper in what does it mean to do prostrations. Why are we bowing? Are we bowing to a statue? Are we bowing to a picture? No. That's not what we're bowing to. We're bowing to what it represents. Okay? We are bowing to the Buddha nature or the Buddha mind within ourselves. We're bowing to our ability, the inner ability that we have to reach the same level that he was able to reach. That ability is within us. However, it's up to us to have the discipline, it's up to us to have the drive, and it's up to us to have the want to put forth the effort. So, are we bowing to a statue? No. We're bowing to what that statue represents. That statue represents our ability to reach enlightenment, our ability to change our world, our ability to be able to change our way of thinking, to change our actions, to change our words within ourselves, to make us better people, not only for ourselves, but for everybody else too. That's what a bodhisattva is. Now, what's the difference in, I have a picture of Jesus hanging on my wall. What's the difference in my mom and dad being Christians having a picture of Jesus? They're not praying to a picture. They're not worshiping a picture. They're worshiping the man. They're worshiping what he represented to them. And it's no different for us Buddhists. There's no difference. There's no difference. All we're doing is bowing to something that what represents what we wish to obtain. And we're bowing understanding that it is obtainable. Because if a man, not a god, not a deity, was able to reach that level, why can't we? Why can't we as human beings reach that level? The Buddha never once said, if you don't believe in me, you're going to burn in hell for all eternity. The Buddha never said that. The Buddha never once professed that, oh, unless you believe in me, that you're going to go to some heaven. He never said that. The Buddha never once wanted anyone to worship him. He didn't even want us to believe what he said. Don't believe what I say and don't believe what I teach is what the Buddha taught. Don't believe what you read. Take it on. Try it. Take it out for a test drive. If it works for you, cool. That is your truth. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. Fair enough? So that's 2 myths wrapped up in one. That's like a buy one, get one free on that one. Okay? That's 2 myths. Buddhists do not worship a false god. and that when Buddhists prostrate before the Buddha, they're not bowing or prostrating to a statue. Okay? That's not what we're prostrating to. Are there any questions so far? No? If there's no question, that means I must be doing pretty good. Damn, King Charles gave me a thumb up.